Hey all, this is Bill Greenberg with PhoneScholar.com. Today is Thursday, February 24th, 2011, and here is a brief summary of what is on the website today. It may not be too brief, I do apologize if I go a little long, but there's a ton of information, and the articles and stuff on the website today are a little bit long, so I'm going to take a little more time to explain them here to help you out. So if you get a little bored with it or you start falling asleep during reading some of them, which a couple of them I did, but they're important articles, so you should read them. Anyway, check them out. Check out the entire articles at www.phonescholar.com. Send me any questions at blogquestions@phonescholar.com. And for those of you who were trying to send me questions yesterday, I do apologize. I did have a little problem with that site, with that address, but it is all fixed and taken care of. So you can send me any questions that you wish. Also want to remind you today, the Zoom is out for Verizon and Best Buy. $5.99 with a 2-year contract, $7.99 without. And there will be a Wi-Fi version available. This does have Wi-Fi in it. There's just not a Wi-Fi only version available yet. And you could check out the article yesterday that I did on whether to buy it or not. Not that I did, I'm sorry, that I loaded from JRFEL. So here we go. First of all, I got a video, iPhone 4 versus Motorola Atrix 4G. Great video, John over at technobuffalo.com. Put the two of them side by side, and he tested 6 different areas, and they were specs, apps, screen, speed, OS, and browser. And it is a 16-minute video, very good video. I will tell you the first 2.5 minutes, unfortunately, there's just a picture of the two of the phones. And he does do the AT&T Verizon, so they are side-by-side AT&T comparison. If you don't feel like watching the entire video, you can read the article, and it gives the winners of each category and the overall winner, which I'm not going to tell you here. You got to check out the article. Next, first Windows Phone 7 device for Sprint, HTC Arrive, available beginning March 20th for $199.99. So Sprint is now making its commitment to the Windows Phone 7. The phone is named the Arrive, not it is arriving, it is named the Arrive. Here's some, the press release on this is really, really long, so this is where I'm going to get a little long, but I am going to give you the highlights of it. It is available today for pre-order from Sprint, and the way the pre-order works is you buy a $50 gift card, they put you on a list, and then when the phone comes in, you complete the transaction, the money transaction for the total amount. I did put a link in there for information on the actual phone itself and the pre-orders. It will come with 6 hubs, which there will be a People Hub, which is for all your photos and social network, updates, etc., stuff like that, live feeds. Games, they'll have games on the go and the Xbox Live. Pictures, a picture hub, my music and video hub, Marketplace, which is your apps hub, and an office hub, which will include Microsoft Office, OneNote, and SharePoint. So the 6 tiles or hubs will be directly on there. The specs are a 3.6-inch screen. I'm sorry if I'm not looking up. I'm reading these because I can't memorize this stuff. 1 GHz Snapdragon processor, 5 megapixel flash, 5 megapixel camera with a flash, and 16 gigs of internal memory. So a lot of memory. It will require a Sprint Everything data plan, one of the Sprint Everything data plans, which start at $69.99, plus a $10 premium data plan. So it's still, for what they're offering, it's still, the plans are going to be less expensive than the Verizon plans, but you are required to hook all those plans up. So if you're really into Sprint, you're really into Windows, here's your first Sprint foray into that, and it looks like a great phone. I'm sure I'll have a review from somebody in a few days. Next, enjoying the Oscar awards on several small screens. I love the title of that, since obviously we're talking about the big screen with Oscars. But there's a bunch of applications, if you're not going to be able to watch the Oscars on Sunday night, a bunch of applications you can go to. I'm going to give you a quick rundown of these. The first one is, and I have links in the article for all of these downloads. So if for the Apple, for Android, you just go to the Android market and they're there. Oscar Backstage Pass, which is $1. And this will actually change as the festivities are going along. So they have the red carpet, and so it'll go with that. It's really cool. You'll get a live video feed while the commercials are on TV. So that's cool. You will also get live video feeds of the Governor's Ball afterwards. And they're saying there could be up to 5 camera angles. Now they did say they're hoping that the video feeds will be fine because there's going to be a lot of people hooking into those video feeds, and that can tend to slow these things down. But the people at ABC are assuring us that the video feeds will be fine. There won't be any slowdowns, and they should be good. So really good application for $1. If you want to wait till afterwards to get the live feeds for the Governor's Ball, then the app is free. Next, Live from the Red Carpet. This is a free app, and it gives you 360-degree view of the star's outfit. So just like, again, the pre-shows on the carpet. Vanity Fair Hollywood Oscar Edition. Again, I have the link on there, and this gives you information on the nominees. It has some clips and relevant clips of what they're being nominated for, stuff like that. Next, Awards Guide, the Oscars. This is also a free app, and this will look up the nominees, plus it will give you info on past nominees, the venues, the hosts, things like that. So again, Awards Guide, the Oscars. I have all these in the article. I'm just reading them for you. And lastly is Obsessed with Hollywood, and this is a trivia game. And that is $2 for that one. All those other ones I just mentioned are free. Again, I have links for all the Apple on there. For the Android ones that are available on Android, you just go to the Android market. But if you read the article, you can get all this information. Next, Verizon makes Home Phone Connect service available nationwide. And this is a really cool thing. It's a phone hub, a home hub that you put in your home, and then you could use your regular landline phone as with a cell phone number if you have a family share plan. If you just want this alone, and basically what this does is it gives you a cell phone in your home, but not using a cell phone, using a regular phone. It's $19.99 service. The unit is free. It's $19.99 service. If you don't use it in conjunction with a family plan, or just like any other cell phone, $9.99, you can actually use a cell phone number. So if you have a cell phone you're not using, or if you just want to add on a line, you can do that. Gives you unlimited calling nationwide. It also gives caller ID, call waiting, call forwarding, three-way calling, voicemail, and 911. And it does have a battery backup available in case of power outage. So again, if for $10 a month, if you're spending more than that on your regular landline phone, then for $10 a month or even $20 a month, you now have a phone that's used. Now, if you don't have Verizon service at your home, this is not going to work for you. But if you have really good Verizon service at your home, again, this will always work. And since the actual hub's not moving around and you have good service in your home, you won't get drop calls or anything like that. So it's something to think about, really good. Lastly, T-Mobile is trying a new trials thing, which is their even more plans for $79.99. I did put, again, a link. This is under categories under T-Mobile, and I did put a link to the T-Mobile plan site. And the plan that they had before was 500 minutes for the $79.99. This is 1,500 minutes for $79.99 plus unlimited text and unlimited data. So it's going to be for a limited time only. Check it out if you're a T-Mobile customer and you've been looking for something like that. I would definitely switch because you get more minutes. That's all I got for today. I want to thank everybody. I hope you enjoyed the video. Have a great day. I will talk to you tomorrow.